Good evening, good evening. Welcome everybody, welcome back to the next part in our hardcore Deathless Nuzlocke gauntlet of every single Pokemon game in the franchise. We are here on Moon once more. We are... where are we? We're on Ula Ula Island. We're about to do Guzma and then the Ghost Trial, stuff like that. We're around that part in Moon. We're making some pretty good progress, all things considered. But I am excited to be playing again. What up, Darth Nader? How you doing? Early today, huh? Yeah, we are early, huh? What up, Duck Cube Stale Bread Jackson? Spasmanian Devil, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What up, Clipsy? What up, T-Bird? Holy hell, starting 30 minutes early. Yeah, my kids fell asleep at like 7:15 tonight. I could have started the stream a half hour ago, but I sat here and played Pokerogue instead. But because I didn't want to start too early, where people wouldn't expect me. But yeah, I could have started like a half hour ago. So we'll see. It's probably going to be a really early morning though. So that's, you know, there's that. There's that. They're probably going to wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. I gotta share the stream. I do want to say this, that if anybody was planning on doing any sort of direct donos today, I froze my Venmo account. I didn't mean to. I overdrafted it on accident. I left the tip on pizza that I used in there. You know, I used what was in there for Venmo to order pizza for my son's birthday party that we had on Sunday. And when I left the tip on the receipt, it overdrafted how much I had in there on accident. So it's frozen for like 4 days. So my bad. So if you guys were planning on doing any direct donos, I don't know if they'll come through right now. I don't know. Also, Twitch is being really, really weird. I can't see any of you guys' subscriber badges or anything. So I hope it's all good on you guys' side. It says I'm offline. Does it say I'm offline to you guys? This is strange. Yeah, it says I'm offline. Yo, Irish Thunder, you got engaged today, dude. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Yeah, it says I'm offline and I can't see any activity. I can't see if anybody has subscribed. I can't see anything. Yeah, hey, Hudson, we're both on 4-day holds. Look at that. That's funny. That's funny. Jackson resubbed and King Shadow sniped a sub. Yeah, dude, I can't see any of that right now. Crap, dude. I'm not going to be able to see any of this. What am I going to do? It's not working for some reason. It's set maybe I'll just close the website and open it back up. What up, Yoda? Yeah, it says that it's completely, it says stream preview offline, activity feed, nothing. And all of you guys, it shows that you're not, like, it doesn't show any of you are subscribed right now. So let me just close my browser and reopen it, I guess. Let's just try that. And I hope it works. Well, Pokemon's broken. Time for... yeah, no, dude, Twitch is broken. It says something went wrong. We couldn't find your recommendations. It doesn't show my profile picture or anything. Everything is broken on Twitch for me right now. I mean, I hope it gets better. Otherwise, you guys are going to have to tell me whenever somebody gifts. Because I can't see anything. It's all completely bugged for me right now. My stream manager is completely black right now. So I guess I'll take you guys' words for it. Jackson and King Shadow both get one. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to tell me I'm sorry, because I can't see anything right now. Higher viewers right now than the peak of the Fire Emblem stream. I know. That's typical, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't see anything, so you guys please let me know if somebody gifts, because I cannot see it. There's also not gonna be alerts on screen, I guess. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what's wrong with it, so I hope it gets fixed. But I guess I'll start playing. Yeah, just let me know if anybody gifts. Because I can't see. I can't see. Tier 3 sub. Somebody tier 3 subbed? Cross, you already in the name? Okay. Got it. Thank you. Okay. We have our team set for the Guzma battle. Let me show you guys what we did with our box. Before we get started. So we got our trash box over here now, so we don't get any overflow into our trash box anymore. Twitch has been having problems, so maybe we need to check it out before streaming next. Yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. What up, Absol? Battle Brew, what up? This is our trash box. This is our new / good box. So this is the box full of Pokemon that are like solid. Like we might use them into specific matchups, but they're not like our best. And then obviously whatever new Pokemon we catch are going to go up here because this is box 1. And then over here we have our goats, just like our best Pokemon that we're going to be using all the time. And then our current party is just to fight Guzma. David, the problem right now is I can't see who's subscribed. According to my screen, it says that my stream is offline. I cannot see any gifties whatsoever. So you guys are just gonna have to like co-pilot for me tonight. If anybody gifts or anything like that, you guys are gonna have to let me know because I can't see anything. You guys are gonna have to let me know, unfortunately. Unfortunately, not a lot I can do about it at the moment. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Lantern not in the goat box. No wagon any box. A tragedy. Good luck for Guzma. Thanks, man. Good day. Good day, mate. What up, Pokenobi? How you doing? Believe it or not, I gifted 140,000 subs so I can get all those names. Yeah, totally. Totally. So how far have you made it in Dragon Age 2? Currently, I'm in Act 2. I just did Black Powder Courtesy, where you go and like do the whole poison town. But I've already beaten Dragon Age 2 a few times. This is just my first time playing through it in a few years. I'm doing a Dragon Age refresher course. I didn't play through Dragon Age 1 again, because that's the one that I've played the most. I've beaten almost every origin of Dragon Age Origins. I haven't beaten City Elf or Dwarven Commoner, but I've beaten all the other ones. So I played it a bunch, right? So I just figured, I know the Dragon Age 1 story pretty well. Let me get a refresher on Dragon Age 2. Let me get a refresher on Inquisition, and then I'll go play Veilguard finally. Because I still haven't played Veilguard. But 1 is so good. Oh, I know. That's why I've played it so many times. Yeah, because I still haven't played Veilguard. You just gifted 8 billion subs. You get every name now, right? Yeah, dude, sure. I'm just going to retire right now. King Shadow gifted a sub. Hey, I can see that. I can see that. I can see the King Shadow gifted, or is that old? Is that old? Oh, no, that is new. Okay. I can see it. I didn't get an alert for it, but I can see it in the chat. But I have to look in the chat. Crap, that didn't count towards the goal. My bad. That one should have. There we go. I just have to keep an eye on the chat down there, which is a little weird. Evening Tech Master. Evening Art Master. Captain Kirk's on a 25 stream streak. Look at you. Remember your first time playing Dragon Age Origins, had a full case of Mountain Dew and just gamed? Dude, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Spokenobi, my Twitch isn't working. Your wheel is perfect, don't worry. Your wheel is literally perfectly fine. But my Twitch feed is just not working at all. It says I'm offline. I can't see anything. I'm not getting any Twitch alerts. So like if somebody gifts, you guys are just gonna have to tell me because I can't see it otherwise. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you, man. Ooh, Skarmory gets the crit. Skarmory might just solo. Actually, Skarmory probably does solo Guzma here. Wow, that's a strong Aerialist. My goodness. What does it have for base attack? I don't know what its base attack is, actually. Yeah, Skarmory's a monster, dude. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Pokenobi. Alright, Guzma's down. Now we can prepare for the Ghost Trial, I suppose. We do get a few encounters before then, though. We have a little bit of game to go before we get to the Ghost Trial, so let's go get our regular, like, traveling team. Let's get that on our party, and then we'll figure it out from there. We do get the Incinerorium Z, except we cannot evolve him yet, because the level cap for the Ghost Trial is 33, and Incineroar evolves at 34. So even though we get the Incineroar gem, we can't do it yet. Are we always going to glaze over what Kirk Helldiver just said? Yes. Yes, I am. Indeed. It says we have a hype train. on your icon, but nothing on the chat. Weird. Yeah, dude, no, dude, my whole Twitch feed is broken right now. I really want to like show you guys what it looks like, actually. Let me show you guys what my Twitch looks like right now. Here, look. This is what I'm seeing right now. Look, it says I'm offline. There's nothing in the activity feed, and I don't see you guys. Any of you guys are subscribed. This is what I'm currently seeing. I literally see nothing on my Twitch, so you guys are gonna have to let me know when something happens, because that's not what it's supposed to look like. That's not what it's supposed to look like. It's wild. I know. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. You still have your tag set to Fire Emblem? Dang, I should probably fix that, huh? I guess I'm a real Twitch streamer now, according to Hudson, who doesn't play with his tags correct. I can't even change it, actually. I can't change my tags right now because Twitch is broken, so is what it is. Is what it is. Everything should be open until secluded. Sure, got it. Cool. Let's put you in goats for now. Gyarados can stay. Sudowoodo can go in good, I suppose. Toucannon can go in good. Okay, who else do we want to bring right now? I guess we bring... What up, William? We just started. You're good. We literally just started. Let's actually bring my Lodic instead of... Actually, she doesn't have, like, any moves, so never mind. Let's bring Meganium, and then... Could bring you, I guess. We need a special attacker. We could bring Jolteon. Or Gengar, for that matter. Doesn't have any moves yet, though. This should be fine for now. Big lag spike? Oh, no. For real, for real? Looks okay from my end, so hopefully it stays that way. Alright. Now we head through Route 12, and then... Oh, my colors are all off. Let me fix that. I'm too orange. There we go, that's better. Now I'm less orange. Oh, it's raining. It's raining, men. Hallelujah, it's raining, men. What is the context of that song? That's wild. Neon beard guy? I know. I'm glowing. Oh, now we get the Pancham. Wouldn't that have been nice? We'd have a Blissey right now if we got the Pancham here earlier. Wait, we've gotten this encounter, right? Wait, hold on. Have we gotten this encounter? I'm sure we have. I'm sure we have. I'm pretty sure we have Goomy. I'm pretty sure... No, we haven't gotten Route 12 yet? Or this is Route 11, sorry. No, this is Route 11. This is Route 11, this is Route 11. My bad. No, we don't like Pancham, but you can trade Pancham for a Chansey, which is broken, obviously. Isn't this where we got Skarmory? No, that was Route 10. But we did get something on Route 11, which is where we're at right now. On Route 11, we got... Oh... Yeah, okay, yeah. This is Route 11, which is where we got, like, Ariados or whatever the hell it was. We got something stupid here that we didn't want. Oh, the Ultra Games required, yes. Oh, the Kamala. Yep, we got Kamala here. Yep. I have no idea how many viewers we're at tonight, so we're just gonna vibe. You guys let me know if we're at a really good number or something, but whatever. You're orange. Are you fighting? Are you over? Okay. Let's not. Let's not do that. Took me a second. It took me a second there. Okay. Let's move on from that one. Gotcha. Execute Order 66. Do it. I said at the same time Mike's message popped up. Do it. Luckily, these games are hard, even the Ultra games make it worse. Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The soldiers follow orders. Okay, now this is a new encounter. Route 12. I believe you said Route 12 is open. Cool, cool. What are our options here? I know Alolan Geodude. I know the Blush Mountain ones are like Elekid and Turtonator and Torkoal and stuff like that, but what are our Route 12 options? I know Alolan Geodude, but I don't know what else is available here. Let's get our encounter. I think we have a repel up. Which Alola starter is the best for a playthrough, considering other encounters, the trials, E4, etc.? Honestly, I think that it's Incineroar, just because the other two are too frail. Like, Decidueye is slow and it's physically frail. Primarina is slow and it's physically frail. Incineroar is slow, but it's not frail. And it has the best typing, probably. No, Water Fairy is probably the best typing. Unfortunately, I feel like Incineroar is the best for a playthrough here. For a hardcore Nuzlocke. Ooh, Torkoal. For a regular playthrough. For a regular, run-of-the-mill, just for fun playthrough, Primarina is clearly the best, just because Water Fairy is an incredible typing, one of the best in the game, really. But for a Nuzlocke specifically, I think Incineroar's better. Incineroar also gets amazing moves. Bulk Up, Leech Life, U-Turn, so on and so forth. It's the moves. The moves and the typing set it apart, and the bulk. So everything, basically. Look at Torkoal. Torkoal. Torkoal! I feel like I kind of nailed that. Torkoal! I feel like the first one was actually pretty good. That was pretty good, I feel like. What do you guys think? Animu! I think it's Animu 2, I want to say. What's up? Huh? Yeah, it's plugged in here. Going out there. One sec. Okay. Harder and louder. I can't go harder and louder. You guys know that. I think she heard your turtle scream. Yeah, probably. That was a little louder than I wanted to be. How's your kid's foot doing? My kid's foot is doing just fine. My wife's foot, on the other hand, is not. My wife's foot is hurting her. It's getting all red. She's probably gonna... Okay, she left. I don't know. My wife's foot is hurting her, though, unfortunately. I forgot what I was gonna say. Let's go. Let's keep going. Why did I max repel? Oh yeah, we gotta make it through this route before we get to Blush Mountain. Yeah, I didn't know she was leaving. It's okay. There is items we get down here, but I don't think any of them are really that important, from what I remember. I don't think. So is this secluded shore right over here? Geoturt, Maru, or Elekid? I mean, hey, the fact that we got Torkoal is pretty cool. I would love to get a Turtonator. I just love Turtonator, but it's probably not the best encounter by any means. Alright, let's see what we get. Kazoo face? He does have a Kazoo face. Turt is version exclusive? That's unfortunate. Okay, let's hope this guy does not go boom. Let's hope he doesn't go boom. Let's just throw a quick ball and hope for the best. Here we go. Okay, cool. Being a cat wrestler just makes no sense. Yeah, the cat wrestler also ruined it for me, I agree. Let's see who gets the Geodude. Zach K. I don't know what number Zach K that is. A lot. I still haven't seen him. Hopefully he's doing okay. It is raining and blowing wind out there. I think it's Zach K3, I want to say. I don't know, though. Between all the runs, I don't remember. Turret is sun here, but Drampa is moon at Snow Mountain. Ooh, I do like Drampa. We got another neutral, dude. We've gotten so many neutrals. Wow, it is coming down out there. Holy crap. It is coming down out there. Is there any items in here that we really want? Holy crap. Okay. Love the neutrals, dude. We're getting nothing but neutrals. Let me see. I don't think there's any important items up here, but I'm going to double check. Route 12, Psych Up. We do get Route 12, Psych Up here. If we defeat all the trainers on that route, which we can do. Blush Mountain, not important. Okay. So we can get Psych Up here. If we defeat all the trainers on Route 12, we can get Psych Up. Do you guys want me to go through and actually beat the trainers? I can, if you want. You might just have to start a list of names for each run with how many Hudson, Zacks, etc. you get. I know, right? Hudson, Zack, Black Dragon, Dooster. Alright, we'll go get the Psych Up TM legitimately because it is a very, very, very strong TM, to be fair. But if you guys don't want me to cheat it in because you have to battle trainers for it, then I understand. That makes sense, but it's worth it for that TM, though. It's an incredible, incredible TM. One sec. Okay. Love the early start. Thanks, man. Me too. Your names are dwindling down to nothing, Hudson. You still have the most out of anybody. I'm pretty sure you passed Dooster a while ago because he hasn't gifted in months at this point. So you passed him at this point. Okay, level cap is 33, so we have to be slightly careful while we're battling these trainers for this item. You have to be a little careful. Let's see who else is over here. Where does Route 12 end? Because this is Secluded Shore, so that's different. Are you a trainer? You're not a trainer. Ooh, we got a PP up. And then I'm assuming this is where it changes to Blush Mountain or Route 13. Okay. Okay, so there shouldn't be too many trainers on Route 12 then. Should live stream a Nuzlocke of you in the car. That sounds like a horrible idea. Sounds like a good way to get arrested. You expect at least a 4.25 for Mudsdale? I would not be shocked at all. Mudsdale is a complete monster, dude. It's so strong. It's so good. Look at that shiny Meganium. Ruffy, if you're in here, look at your shiny beauty. Okay. I don't know how many trainers are on this route, but it can't be too many. There is a double battle over here, which is a tad unfortunate. Yo, David with the bits. Thanks, man. Oh, that going to E4? What? Mudsdale? Or Crobat? What are you saying? I don't know what these people have. I'm sure I could look it up, but let's just go with it. The shiny Meganium. The shiny Meganium is probably going to the Elite Four, yeah, because having Superior there for... Yo, what just happened? Having the Shiny Superior there for the league was amazing. Hudson just gifted 20 subs. Thank you so much, dude. Holy shit. I don't get too bad we missed out on our really cool alerts because Twitch is broken right now. But I can see it in the chat that you just gifted 20 subs, dude. So thank you so much. That was incredibly kind of you. Please, everybody wiggle your wags aggressively. Incredibly, incredibly kind for Hudson, man. Thank you so much, dude. I really, really appreciate that. Incredibly, incredibly kind. Everybody, please, claps in chat for Hudson. Brought us almost halfway to the goal already. Absolute W, man. Thank you so much. Too bad. I'm really missing out on those alerts, man. Those alerts sound so good, and we're missing them, and it's like, ah. Aggressive wiggle. There you go. Ah, dang it. Look at all those wags. Look at them wags wiggling. How many more trainers are there on this route? I think there's only like 1 or 2 more, I believe. Got here at a crazy time. Wags are wiggling everywhere. Yeah, they are, man. Yeah, Hudson dropped a 20 bomb. Absolutely huge, dude. Thank you so much, for real. Incredibly, incredibly kind of you, man. Could not do this without you guys, genuinely. Genuinely could not do it without you, so I really, really appreciate it. Oh my gosh, every time I hit the left trigger on this controller, it screws up the whole... It screws up all my controls. Watch the level cap? Yeah, it's 33. Level cap is 33. So we are being careful, because Crobat would be very, very useful into that battle, so we do have to be careful. Okay, have we battled everybody? What? Who else do I have to battle? Is there... Oh, is it the one girl over on this route down here? Is it you? No? Who am I missing? Is it the Blush Mountain ones don't count, right? Or Secluded Shore? Does Secluded Shore count as Route 12? Am I just missing somebody? Ha ha ha! You. This guy. Okay, you're probably the last Route 12 trainer then. One second. I feel Mudsdale's design and concept will bring it down. Yeah, unfortunately, I kind of agree with you. As much as I like its design, it is very obviously, like, pretty simple and not all that great looking. We can be fair on that one. Unfortunately, I think you're probably right. I think it's probably going to be a 5 in both availability and battle prowess, but I really don't see how it's going to be very high in either concept or design. Like, its design isn't bad, but it's not like 5 stars or anything. And its concept, I'm sure, isn't either, unless I'm missing some, you know, crazy mythology or something. But just by looking at it, I don't see how it's going to be anything too crazy. Okay, that should be all the trainers on this route. Its concept is just a mud horse, as much as I've heard. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, let's see if we can go get the Psych Up TM, because it's huge. Great TM to have. Oh, I probably should have looked and see what this guy has for battle. Okay, you have a Ledian. I mean, I love Ledian in terms of a design and concept standpoint, but it's atrociously weak. So what are we doing here? How are you the Route 12 Kahuna with a freaking Ledian? We've seen Simplicity being great. Yeah, I mean, design-wise, I'm with you, Mike. But I don't know how it's going to do in concept. Wow. You're quite the Route 12 Kahuna. That was That was something. Oh, hey, those few battles that we just got did get us the Cyclops EM, so that's huge. Just a Clydesdale, which makes a decent pun, but not much else going for it. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, concept is probably going to bring it down, unfortunately. It's going to be the Staraptor archetype, where it's a 5 in everything but everything but concept. It's a pretty rare one, to be fair. Availability is normally the thing that brings people down. Because I feel like normally, if you have a good concept, you probably have a good design. Availability is normally the killer, but it's kind of the, again, it's kind of the Staraptor conundrum. Okay, what are we fishing for here on Secluded Shore? We are fishing for a Bruxish, which is a 20% encounter. So again, we will give it a few tries. If it's taking too long, we will leave it alone. Because we want to do the shaking spot, because that makes it a 20% encounter instead of like a 1. Oh, we're surfing. My bad. Good to know, good to know. It's a big difference there. Big difference. We have Finion. One second. Sorry, guys. Okay, we do have the fin. I almost killed it. That would have been bad. If we had more early route ghost and dragon types, we'd have more perfect 5 stars. True, yeah. So will all the Lycanroc forms have to be rated separately? I would say yes. Because they have a different appearance and different stats, I'm going to say yes, for sure. You'll take Finion if no one else will? You can have it, dude. You can have it. I don't know why they integrated the ground typing into the Clydesdale attributes is pretty good. Sure, yeah, but it doesn't mean it's like a great concept. If anything, it's more so design. So this one's going to go to Trace Swingo because nobody's going to want the fish, let's be honest. I'm not going to waste somebody's spin on this thing. It's just going to sit in the box. So Trace, you can have it. There you go. There you go. Okay. Cool. We get the fish that we needed. Oh, do I battle you right here? Okay, cool. I was gonna say, please don't. I don't want to battle you, Hal. Please don't battle me right now. Okay. Alright. Might be a stupid question, but what's the most boxed Pokemon? Gosh. Whatever is super common across every generation and bad. So maybe like Psyduck or like Goldeen or Poliwag. Probably something along those lines. If I had to guess. Even Hudson said Poliwag. Watchog. No, because Watchog has only been in 2 games so far. Or 4 games, specifically. I knew it! Let's see. Taunt is on this one, which could be useful, but we don't really need it. Available Pokemon. Bruxish is a 20% fishing encounter here. You think the Lycanrocs will be a Rotom situation? Yeah, I agree. Well, no, they're not going to be single video, though. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think in hindsight, I should have made... No, because the Rotoms have the same stats, though. They have different typings and different appearances, but they have the same stats. So that one was a little bit easier. They also have the same move pool, save for 1 move. I think that the Lycanrocs are different enough to warrant a separate video. I think. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. All right, let's do this fishing encounter. If it takes more than a few tries, we'll abandon it. It's a 20% encounter in the fishing spot. But we have to do shaking, so we're going to do the save state for it. For Gen 8 Wilds, are you going to do the different parts of it for encounters? What do you mean? Like South Mylock, whatever, North Mylock, whatever, like that? If that's what you mean, then yeah, those are going to be different encounters. What up, AJ? How you doing? Let's see what we get. Wishy-washy again. Okay, we'll do this a few more times. If it takes too long, I guess I can do it off screen if it's not a dupes thing. Although Bruxish can be a pretty solid Pokemon, realistically. It can. Magikarp. Try it a few more times. Not a dupes thing. Okay, then yeah, if this doesn't work, I'll just come back and get it off screen. Maybe. Okay, there it is. Okay. Now remember, this thing does hit really, really hard. Just kidding, it's level 13. Okay. I was gonna say, it can't, it's strong. Dang it. Okay. We netball. Come on. Get in the ball. How many times do you think are the Ultra games are gonna take? A lot, dude, a lot. What up, B-Scarrow? How you doing? There we go. Got it. Nailed it. All right, who wants the ugly fish? Who said they wanted the ugly fish? Now we'll give Bruxish a legitimate name because we might use Bruxish. As much as it's ugly, it's pretty strong in battle, so we'll give it a legit spin. This is Jackson 4, Jackson 5. Is this the infamous Jackson 5 or is this Jackson 4? Remember, Jackson does have 2 Miss Jacksons as well. I think this is Jackson 4. Let's go with 4. We get a plus speed minus defense strong jaw. That's pretty solid for a Bruxish, actually. That's a pretty solid Bruxish. Cool. Cool. I think you give me taunt? No. Somebody gives me taunt over here, whatever. Tapu Village. Okay, cool. I was making sure I know the battle this guy. Jackson 5, I think, should be something else. That's fair. It's such a good name, yeah. Ultra Necrozma might be impossible to win without Zoroark. It's gonna be real hard, yeah. It's gonna be real hard. I won't lie to you. I don't know how we're gonna beat it. It's gonna be difficult. Okay, so Tapu Village. What up, Pokey? I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. What's up, dude? No items here. Let's see. So we want a Vulpix or a Sandshrew. Actually, it would be Sandshrew in this game. There's not a Snorunt or an Absol again, please. Just give me a freaking... Give me an Alolan Sandshrew, please. I want a Alolan Sandshrew. Alolan Sandshrew is unironically a really good Pokemon. Unironically, a very, very, very good Pokemon. Obviously, you don't want to send it up. You don't want to send it in against special fire moves or fighting or whatever, of course, obviously. But it's still really, really cool. Now, Snorunt, on the other hand, is unfortunately not very good. Frostlass is actually a really disappointing Pokemon to try to use on your own. Bruh, take a nap? What? Take a nap, brother. It's 8:32 p.m. Snorunt's kind of garbage, unfortunately. What do you think of Winds and Waves from what we've seen? I mean, it looks fun. I'm excited for it. Let's see who gets the Snorunt. That is... Ooh, small name. Bowser. Bowser the Snorunt. There we go. Don't even care to check its nature. Because it's unfortunately pretty bad. What about Glalie? Is it good? It has 80 across the board in stats. So, like, it's not bad, but it's not... Hey! Twitch is working again! I can see stuff! I can see that I'm live. I can see you guys are subscribed. Hey, 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 there we go. We're live again. Yeah, I think we can see things now. I think it's fixed, at least temporarily. We'll see how long it lasts, but for now I can see. I can see. I can fight. Wonder if it's a storm you're talking about? Possibly. Who knows? Maybe the update, the what's it called? The alerts will work now. That'd be nice. Have we not cared for you yet? Is that why that keeps popping up? Okay, I'm used to the Fire Emblem streams where I don't talk while people are talking. That's nice. Let's see. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. Oh yeah, I was gonna check the Pokey affection stuff. But I'll check out this battle. Can't wait for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Me too, man. It's fun. You're about to snap your laptop like Bane did to Batman? Why? What's your laptop doing? Oh, level 33 Drowsy. I always forget this thing has level 33 Drowsy. You love this music? Me too, man. Alola has some great music. You're not a dark type yet. I guess we go to Gyarados with Bite, I suppose. It's a chonky Drowsy. I think Wednesday will be on the Elite Four. Wednesday I'm taking the night off. So I don't know. Thursday, I don't think so. I think Friday, the way it's panning out right now is probably going to be Friday. The Alola games take a while to beat, man. They're not quick. They're not quick. They take a little while. So I think it's probably going to be more likely Friday. I think tomorrow we'll make it through. I don't even know if we're going to finish. We should finish Ula Ula tonight. But then the whole Aether Paradise, Pony Island stuff, that takes a while, man. That's usually like a whole stream, if not two on its own. And then there's all of Victory Road, too. Like, I think that it's probably going to be more likely Friday. Just off the top of my head, guessing. That's my guess. Every time you tried to edit your OBS today, it would freeze and need a forced shutdown. Same for map making on D&D. That's rough, man. That's rough. I know that like streaming in OBS and stuff is pretty hard for your computer, especially like I said, like streaming is hard for a laptop. But other than that, the other stuff should be fine. Let you make a new animated emote. Nice. Okay, do we want to go to Route 15 first or Route 14 first? Does it matter? Route 14 doesn't look like it has an encounter actually. Route 14 is nothing. We already have everything, so I guess we just go to Route 15 and get our first Slowpoke, I suppose. Guaranteed Slowpoke over on Route 15. Wait, is Torracat shiny? It sure is. Torracat and Bayleaf are both shiny. Here, I'll show you. Yeah, we got shiny Gary here, and then we have shiny Ruffy. Do you think wait, how fast can you speedrun Fire Red, no level cap, just going as quick as possible? I'm not a speedrunner, I've never sped-run anything, but I do know that game like the back of my hand, and it's a very, very, very easy game, so I'm sure I could do it fairly quickly, but I'm no speedrunner, so I don't know. Do you think the second game in a pair is easier since you don't have to worry about restricting Pokemon and you've already experienced the difficult? Yes and no, because I think that it's kind of... I think your first point makes it harder, the second point makes it easier. So knowing what to expect and knowing what difficulties are coming and what specifically is like, hey, we need to be really careful with this, we need to be really careful with that, we need to make sure we do this for this encounter, having that knowledge for the second game makes it way, way easier, but having some Pokemon restricted to you makes it harder. Like, having Mimikyu banned for this run is brutal. Having Magnezone banned for this run is brutal. Like, that does not make this easier. That makes this harder. Love it or hate it, all Alola starters have peak shiny designs. Dude, Decidueye is an amazing shiny. It really reminds me of, like, the Trico line shinies, which also have great shinies. Like Sceptile and Decidueye both have great shinies. The Slowpoke is our only legitimate... Ooh, Thunder. Slowpoke is our only legitimate encounter. Might have to speed up. Yep, I'm gonna speed up. Throw some lo-fi on. You know what else is a great shiny? Poliwrath. What, isn't it green? But at the same time, you get to keep a powerhouse like Meganium by using a less powerful superior. I mean, yes and no. They kind of fill the same exact niche, and they have very similar stats. You can use Double A with Elite Four with Eviolite for the Elite Four. Maybe. That's going against being green. I don't like green shinies usually. Fun fact, Alola is the first time it's confirmed that each shiny is intentionally designed, meaning all previous shinies were majority algorithmically created. I knew that the early gens were. I didn't know that all the way up to Gen 6 was. Politoed is a better shiny? 100% true, yeah. Yeah, for sure. The Cotton Candy Politoed? Yep. For sure, way better. Way better. Dude, where's this Slowpoke? My lord. There we go. All I have to do is call for it, I guess. We get a girl Slowpoke. Come on, get in the quick ball. Make this easy for me. Hey! There we go. So they purposefully made Golden Go garbage? What isn't it silver? I feel like that's a pretty cool shiny. Or is it not? Is it not silver? I actually don't know. Who gets the Slowpoke? Slowpoke. We get Black Dragon. We'll call you Pink Dragon. Why not? Slowbro is so good. I agree wholeheartedly. Oh, except this one is minus special attack. I guess we do have to decide which one we want to make this. We do have to decide which one we make that one, at least before we catch the next one. Remember, we get two Slowpokes. One of them has to be Slowking, one of them has to be Slowbro. And before we catch the next one, we have to decide. So we have to decide before whenever the next one's available, which I don't know when that is. Route 16. So before Route 16, we have to decide whether that's going to be Slowbro or Slowking. I think I'll make that one Slowking just because one, it has nice special defense, like Jackson is saying, and two, I kind of like Slowbro better, so I think I'd rather have the better Slowbro. There should be a Pokeball for slow Pokemon. That'd be cool. Why can't you catch both first? Because that was just kind of one of the rules we created to kind of artificially make that a little bit more balanced, instead of just like spamming these encounters and blah, 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 blah. What's the calc site we use for boss fights? Kingler Calc. Kingler Calc has all of the Gen 7 IVs and EVs in there. Okay, over here, oh, wait, no, we can't get there yet. Just kidding. I was gonna say there's a nice item over there, but we can't get there until we have Sharpedo. Never mind. Actually, no, let's make sure we get to the totem. No, let's not. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's get our... I was catching all these guys in goats. Torkoal can probably stay in goats, actually. You can stay in good. You are gonna go to trash. You can stay in good. I guess all of you guys can stay in good, actually. I mean, maybe Slowking could stay in goats. Maybe, no, it has a horrible nature. Let's leave it in good. Let's leave it over here. Okay. All right, let's get our team ready for this fairy, or sorry, ghost trial. That's basically a fairy trial too. Okay. It's almost IV check time? Yeah, true. You can get a golem right now. That is also true, yes. Which could be pretty good for this battle, actually, because it's a physical beast. Okay, let's just kind of clear our team for now. We're bringing Mudsdale, actually. We know we're bringing Mudsdale. The last time we did this, we used Magnezone with Volt Switch to break Disguise. So we could kind of do the same thing here with Jolteon. Although we might get outsped by Totem Mimikyu, maybe, and get hit by like a Shadow Claw or a Play Rough, which would be really scary. So maybe we want to go with U-turn on you instead, just because you're bulkier. Actually, not that bulky, surprisingly. Okay. Okay, well, at least you resist Play Rough. So I guess let's go with... I don't know. Well, we need something with U-turn or Volt Switch here to break Sturdy. Let's see. We could go... No, we can't get Archeops yet. Dang it. Okay. I think we go Crobat just to be safe here. And then we want physical walls after that. So we want you, we want you. Really, we could probably wall this with Leech Seed and Mudsdale again like we've done in the past, but we still want to play it safe. We'll go Intimidate Gyarados. And then what? Who do we want as our last party member here? Play Rough, Shadow Claw, Mimic. You can change your stream hashtags now. Thank you, you're right. Appreciate it. There we go. Okay. Who do we want to bring here? Milotic? Yeah, does Milotic have that good of physical defense, though? That's 54 physical defense. That's really not that good. Could bring you. We have 98 physical defense, and you have Sucker Punch. That actually might be the move here. Sucker Punch on 98 physical defense is pretty solid. It does have Emergency Exit, which could bite us in the butt. We could also go with an Alolan Golem here, but Gengar does have Shadow Ball, which is scary. If the Gengar comes out. Milotic can stall though, yeah, but so can Meganium. I think we roll with this squad for now. I think this squad will do us just fine. Okay, let's make sure everybody loves us. Hi, Mudsdale. Hold up. This one doesn't. Name all Wurmples Schrodinger until they evolve. I'm going to be honest, I don't understand that joke. I recognize the name from like people using it in context, but I don't know what it means. Isn't it like Schrodinger's like it's like a phenomenon or something like that? I know the word, I know the name. I've heard people use it in context, but I'm not exactly sure of the definition. Okay, Glyspod. What's up, buddy? Hope you like some beans. Schrodinger was the dude that put his cat in a box. Is it alive, dead? Only one way to know for sure. Okay. Glyspot actually does 50+% damage to Ultra Necrozma and doesn't get one shot unless it has the worst IV and nature of all time. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. All right, now let's check our EVs and IVs and everything before we head in. The cat. Okay, got it. Let's see what we got. Let's see what Torkoal had first. Why not? Torkoal has amazing IVs. Oh my god. Dude, what is happening? You guys saw the ones I sent in Discord the last few times. It is like, we're getting insane IVs this time around. Holy crap, dude. Wow, that's a good Torkoal. Wow, that's a good Torkoal. Oh my goodness. Okay, we like that. You're set HP and attack, HP and attack. You have 8 attack and defense, which works here. You have all bulk, you have attack and HP, you have attack and HP, okay. Let's see Geodude. Geodude has pretty rough EVs, unfortunately. Pretty decent fish, actually. Pretty decent fish. Torkoal might be a monster. It sure could, yeah. It sure could. Let's check out this. Whoopsies. I just broke that. Damn it. We're gonna have to undo it. Oh, wait, hold on. We can't, like, undo, can we? Undo last change. There we go. Okay. I mean, it could be a bulk monster. It's like no... Ugh. Okay. I think we make this one Slow King. I think we make this one a Slow King for sure, because I feel like we could get a better Slow Bro. It's a really, really specially bulky Slow King here. So I think we go with that. It's holding the Lagging Tail. It sure is, yeah. Okay, let's just make this one a Slow King really fast. We can fish up the King's Rocks, I'm pretty sure. If not, it's fine. Let's just make this a Slow King. We're probably not going to use it anyway. There we go. Okay, we got Slow King here. Boom, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. All right, let's do this. Trek Lagging Tail. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for all that. Boom. Man, I forgot how good some of this lo-fi is. Okay. Now, our plan for the totem is going to be U-turn Crobat into Meganium, who can set up the Leech Seed. And then once Leech Seed is out, we go to what's his name? And just stall. And just stall. Golisopod can learn Psych Up? Okay, do we have a different plan? Do we learn... Do we just use Golisopod? Okay. Psych Up into Sucker Punch? Psych Up into Payback? Payback could go pretty hard into this battle, actually. Golisopod Payback could go pretty hard into this battle. Or Shadow Claw. But Payback, I feel like Payback is going to be better for us in this battle specifically, because we're really slow anyway. I think we give the Payback one a chance here. I think that's a good chance, a good move. Let's give you Protect. Glyso Payback. Yeah, I think that might be our move here. We could even still do the Volt Switch thing. So, like, do Volt Switch? No, because that's going to get Glycopod to hit for free. No, I think we go Psych Up turn 1. I think we go Psych Up turn 1, actually. Wait, the Shadow Ball TM's right over here, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. In Gen 9, since Annihilate dies when it evolves, does that mean you have to reset if you evolved Primeape? No. No. Absolutely not. We're not allowed to use ghost types, period. No. Shadow Ball is huge here. I don't know if anybody on our team really wants Shadow Ball right now. I don't think we really have that many special attackers currently. No. I don't think we're going to rock Shadow Ball right now, but we obviously want the TM for later. Okay. Ah, dang it. Didn't mean to do that. He becomes untethered. Oh, it's this Togedemaru dude. This thing uses Magnet Rise and annoys the crap out of my team every time we see it. Every time, man. It's so annoying. I'm just gonna go leech seed it right now. It's such this Togedemaru is so annoying. A new spider was discovered in Australia. Wow. Oh, we break through turn 1. Oh, it's broken. Togedemaru is such a jerk, man. I really do like Togedemaru, actually. It's one of my favorite Pika clones. It's actually unique. Like, sure, Emolga is unique. I don't even remember what the Gen 6 one is. Dedenne. Dedenne really isn't all that unique. Yeah, I think Togedemaru might be my favorite Pika clone, if we're not counting a Mimikyu and a Azumarill, which in that case, both of them are number 1, obviously. Otherwise, yeah, those count. And there's the Magnetize, okay. Glyspod might get burned by Mimikyu's ally. That would be unfortunate for sure. That would be unfortunate. Wait. No. No. There's no burn in here. Haunter has Hypnosis and Lick. Gengar has Hypnosis. What up, Archon? How you doing, man? Boom, boom, boom. It's called the Ballista Spider. It makes a catapult out of a leaf and its web to launch ants up to 30 centimeters into its web. That's amazing. Are you kidding me? They named it the Ballista Spider. That's so cool. That's incredible. That's incredible. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Gen 11 bug type just drops? Dude, for real though, honestly. Sorry guys, this is the music that I use for the Random All series, so I hear it all the time, and it's just so good. And I used it for streaming for so long too. Okay, let's get everybody to level 33. I really hope the new gen goes back to linear and not open world. I highly, highly, highly doubt that's going to happen, Archon. I think open world is the new normal. I would love it if they went back. Me personally, I would love it if they went back and did like an HD 2D game again. Like, you know, not necessarily the Gen 5 art style, because you could do it better now on modern technology. But can you imagine like a really like high definition 2D Pokemon game in today's day and age? Oh man, it would be good. It would be so nice, man. Have you missed much? No, not really. We've gotten a few encounters, done some trainer battles. Now we're about to do the ghost trial now. Do we want stab acrobatics on you? I guess so. You have a scope lens? That's a problem. You need leftovers. Crazy Torkoal IVs? That's true. We did get insane Torkoal IVs. Let's lead with Ghost into the main area, because we're just going to click Bite, but then after that we'll switch to Glyspod. We're going to try the Glyspod strat. We can always turn back and go into the Meganium strat, although setting up Leech Seed right away could be really, really, really nice. Do we really want to risk the Glycopod strat, or do we just want to do the tried and true and set up Leech Seed turn 1 and go with it that way? What do you guys think? What do you think is better? I mean, like, the Glycopod one could be more fun, but we know that the Leech Seed Meganium into Stamina Mudsdale works. We know that it works. So is it really worth trying something new? You know what I'm saying? As much as the Glycopod psych up strategy sounds fun, we know the Meganium Mudsdale one works. You guys really want me to try Glycopod, huh? What if it takes half damage turn 1 and gets emergency exited out? Then what? Remember, hold on. Now that I'm thinking about this, guys, remember, turn 1, it's not even gonna get to attack. It's not, okay, so it's gonna take 2 attacks before it deals any damage, guys. Because we're gonna psych up turn 1 to get our Omni boost. And then we're gonna have to break Disguise turn 2. So we're gonna get hit with 2, probably Shadow Claws, before we even deal any damage. I feel like that's a bad idea. As much as I want to do the Glycopod strategy, I feel like that's a very bad idea, unfortunately. Now that I'm thinking it out, we're going to get hit. We're going to get hit with 2 +1 attacks before we get to deal any damage. That does not sound like a recipe for success to me. I would love it if they did an open world game, but all regions. Yeah, God, that's the dream right there, man. That's the dream. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Wow, you don't one-shot the Gengar, and you disable... Wow, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I think we go with our Meganium strategy. The Glyspod one, as much as it's fun, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. When the Galar starters come to get rated, will the fact that you can get all 3 of them with Pokemon Home affect their rating? No, because if you count Pokemon Home, then literally everything is available all the time. Everything is available all the time if you count Pokemon Home. Literally everything. You can deposit whatever you want into your game. So no, we do not count Pokemon Home. I'm really surprised how often I get that comment, and I'm not coming at you. The person who asked that. I'm not coming at you, I promise. It's just like, I get that comment on my Rate 'em All series a lot, or people ask about, oh, but you can get it in Pokemon Go and transfer it to home. It's like, yes, I know, but that completely ruins the whole system if you allow transfers. It's the same thing as allowing trades back in Gen 1. But like, oh, well, it was technically available because my friend traded me a Mewtwo right when I started the game. So it's available. It's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's the best starter probably ever. It is pretty amazing, I won't lie. To be fair, some Pokemon Home mons are generated in home, but still, it's not the point. If you allow home at all, then you break the game. You break the whole thing. Okay, you do call your ally immediately. Let's just hope we don't get put to sleep immediately. We did not put any Chesto Berries on this time, which we really should have. I did not think this through. I really should have put some Chesto Berries on. You play rough immediately, how much damage do we take? A lot. And you Hypnosis. You missed the Hypnosis. Come on, land the lead seat. There we go, baby! That's why you're the GOAT! The GOAT! Everybody spam your Meganium emotes, please. Even though it's not shiny, it's okay. That's why it's the GOAT! The GOAT! And now we protect. There we go, baby. Look at them Meganiums. Look at them Meganiums. Did you go for the poison powder? Or do you think we take too much damage? We're gonna play rough. Now let's go for the poison powder. You sucker punch me. You play rough me. That does decent chunk. And we get the poison powder off. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. Oh, you have a Lumberry. Damn it. What a waste, dude. What a waste. It's okay. We're just gonna stall it out again with Protect. That's fine. Yo, DigiRanger Scott sent a gift over on the YouTube, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. You're on the wrong app. I have no idea how much that's for, but thank you. How do you think you'll do availability for Melmetal? Well, for Melmetal, I feel, okay, so like for the Pokemon that are like Pokemon Go or Home exclusive, which I think is only like 2 of them, then in that case, then I feel like we would have to just like give it a 1. Like we're gonna have to create a new rule for those specific Pokemon because there is no good way around it. There is no clean score you can give that within our system. So we're gonna have to make a new score that fits that thing best. Wow, that did a lot of damage. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to kind of fudge that one, unfortunately. But to be fair, that's what I've done with the whole series. The whole series is just what I've done with like what I think is fair. And like sure, I've done polls and like I've tried to make it legit. But at the end of the day, the series is just my opinion on what it is, you know? The only thing that's even remotely objective. But even again though, the availability scores that we're giving them now, are they objective now? They're objective to my system, yes, because I've created a system and now they are staying within the realms of those things. However, the system was still made by me, so it's not like it's completely free of bias. Like I made 5 stars all the way up to the 2nd gym. Like I could have done 5 stars up to the first gym, and then 4.5 to the second gym, and so on and so forth. But I didn't. I made 5 stars up to the second gym. You know what I'm saying? And then like I made post game like 0.5 or whatever. So like it's still a subjective system, but I've tried to make it as fair and objective as possible. Lock in. I know, right? Hey, we're good. We're good. We're safe. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. That was all calculated. Don't worry, I was paying attention. Objectively, kinda. Yeah, that's why the kinda has always been there, guys. Also, concept and design are completely subjective, of course. They are entirely subjective. Concept is a little bit easier to be objective on because you can kind of measure how many, like, cool things does this Pokemon have and, like, how cool is this Pokemon. But at the end of the day, that's still subjective. You can lean that one to be more of a system because it's just how much does this Pokemon have going for it versus how little does it have going for it. But design is obviously like purely subjective. Because even then you could go like, oh, you could argue detailed versus simple, but simple Pokemon aren't a bad design. They're not. That doesn't mean they're bad. There are a lot of amazing Pokemon that are super simple. The poll is also a kind of a good way for a system for design. Yes and no, because especially for the early gens, literally everything got voted 5 stars. Like gens 1 through 4, literally everything got voted 5 stars other than the worst of the worst. Like the Jinx, the Garbodor, like, you know, like other than those Pokemon, literally everything got voted 5 stars. So like the polls really weren't helpful. And then people would get mad at me. They get so mad. The polls gave it a 5. Why did you give it a 4 or a 3.5? And it's like, because the polls give everything a 5. Like you have to stop listening to it. Eventually, like you have to take it into your own hands when your subject material is so clouded like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Poliwag, Lantern, and Sandshrew, I agree. Lantern is also really simple there. Poliwag is cute. I'll give as much trash as I talk about Poliwag. It is very cute. You can't deny that. All right, let's get guaranteed keys here, which are, I think, like a 5 or I think they're a 10% encounter for guaranteed keys here because Mimikyu is unfortunately banned. Watch, we're gonna get a Mimikyu, even though it's banned. I don't get why you don't weight your polls. Like 50% is 5 stars, 50% is 1 stars. Take the average of everything. I don't understand what you're trying to say, Weary. I'm gonna be honest, that's going right over my head. I don't know what you mean. Can you not get Ghastly? We already have it. What up, Sword Sweepin'? How you doing, man? What'd you miss so far? Ghost Trial, Guzma Battle. A few catches. Nothing too crazy. Just beat Berg on White 2. Nice. For DLC Pokemon, how will you do that? I have always given DLC Pokemon either... So it depends. Are they post-game DLC or are they just DLC? So I think like Isle of Armor. I think Isle of Armor should just take a pretty hefty penalty for availability. And maybe I'll pull this once we get closer. I think that for Isle of Armor DLC, we'll just give it like a 1-star penalty. Do you guys think that's fair, or a half-star penalty since it's behind a paywall of DLC? But otherwise, they're all available super early into the game, like basically right away. So I think that giving them like a 0.5 or a 1 or like something negative there for Isle of Armor could work. But for any post-game DLCs, I'm just gonna give them a 0.5. Joshua B. So you normally say the polls gave it 5 stars, even when the majority voted less than 5. Why not take the average, like how apps or restaurants are rated? I probably should have been doing that this whole time, huh? That makes a lot more sense. That makes a whole lot more sense. That would have made a whole lot of people less mad. Who do we spin this for, by the way? I'm sorry. Whose name? Who'd we spin? Who gets the Klefki? I'm sorry, I miss. But yeah, no, you're totally right, Weary. I absolutely should have been doing it that way the entire time. The whole time. Did anybody see Joshua B? Thank you. All right, we got the Klefki. Cool. Are we kind of vibing with lo-fi, or do you guys want game sound again? Oh, cool. Now Red gets to lay awake all night dreading redoing all of the Random All series and make the polls fair. No. I am going to redo Gen 1, though. I've mentioned that a handful of times. I absolutely plan on redoing Gen 1. Just because, like, looking back on it, I just didn't know what I was going to be doing with this series. Like, and I was way too harsh on some of my favorite Pokemon. Like, and I was, to be fair, in my defense, I was trying to outweigh my own bias. So, like, you know, when we got to a Pokemon that I liked, like Golduck, or even like Wartortle, or like, you know, something in Gen 1, right, that I like, but I know isn't all that popular, I lowballed their scores on design because I didn't want to come off as overly biased. I was trying to make it fair. So I intentionally lowered the score that I would have given them. But now, looking back on it in hindsight, I think that was stupid. I think that was stupid, and I wish I wouldn't have done it. I wish I would have just given them what I think they deserve. Especially with the polls. But I also wasn't doing polls early on. So that's a whole other ballgame there, is I didn't have the polls to bounce off of. Blissey needs buffed battle prowess too. Yeah, I agree with that. I think it needs to be like a 3.5 or something like that. I'll weigh it to make sure it's in the bottom 5. Was Poliwag in the bottom 5? I don't know if it was, actually. I don't remember what score Poliwag got. Wartortle score is criminal. And that's the one that sticks out, right? To both me and the community. Is I did Wartortle way too dirty. But this is, again though, you gotta look back. I need to show you guys the change log for Gen 1. It's public. Well, I don't have it on link anymore. On my old Excel sheet, you could see the change log. And it was like, there was like 40 items in the change log for Gen 1. I changed the scores in that region so much, dude. We were I didn't know what the series was gonna be. I didn't have the availability system yet. If you go back and you watch, I redid the entire availability system. Around like Rhyhorn is when I adjusted the availability system. Like, so up until Rhyhorn in the Kanto Pokedex, it was all just like, oh, well, it's available early in this one, but late in that one, let's give it a 3.5. It's available really early in this one and this one, but low in this one, so let's give it a 4. Like, I was completely just eyeballing it. There was no system. And same thing with Concept. With Concept, I was just like, this is really cool. Let's give it a 4. This one has a yokai, dude, especially early on in Gen 1, literally anything that had a yokai inspiration, I was like, give it 5 stars. Because I didn't realize that everything has a yokai inspiration. You know what I'm saying? So I really, like, I highballed Kanto's concepts. I lowballed their availabilities and their battle prowess and their design. Like, I really need to redo Kanto. But like, by the time that we got to Johto, I had the series figured out, and it was fine. But in Kanto, man, there was a lot of things that needed to be changed. I didn't know what I was doing. I think it was fine as you were just starting the series, and with the help of chat and comments, you stabilized the system on process, so now you can re-rate and correct them. Yeah, and to be fair, I did take chat's considerations heavily in gens like 1 through 3. I made changes constantly in gens 1 through 3. Like, if people brought up a valid complaint, like, hey, no, this Pokemon should have gotten this score because of reasons XYZ, and like people got like all these different, you know, people backed that up, and people also brought up their points, then I would change the score. Now, I haven't changed a score in probably 2 or 3 generations now because I've gotten this series down pat now. I don't really find it necessary to do so. I'm pretty confident with the scores that I give, unless I legitimately miss something. Like if I miss something about your availability or whatever, then I'm totally cool with updating a score. But like with Talonflame, I updated Talonflame because I highballed it. I gave it too high in battle prowess and concept. So then we lowered it back down. So like I am totally willing to make changes, but nowadays I'm much more set in what I'm doing, so I'm less likely to make changes. Now Red is old and salty and just wants to fight in the comments. Bro, I've been fighting in the comments since the very beginning. Go back and watch. Go back and watch, dude. I have been hands up since the very beginning, dude. Oh my god, especially the trait evolutions and the, oh my god, dude. Do you guys remember the Alakazam controversy? Were any of you guys around for that? Holy crap, people were so angry, dude. They were so mad. Like, but the things that I was firm on, I was like, no, I'm not changing my mind. I'm sticking my ground. I'm not changing it. But if I was proven wrong, then absolutely I would make the update. But at the end of the day, it was my series. So if you just disagreed with my opinion, then no. Alakazam got the crowd going. Dude, no kidding, man. Alakazam was the first big controversy. Then it was Espeon. Espeon was a very, very big controversy as well. Then it was Mega Sceptile. And then it was all 3 of the legendaries in Hoenn. Oh my god, dude, the Hoenn legendaries got people riled. All 3 of the Hoenn legendary videos were up near 1 million views. All 3 of them. Including, all 4 of them if you include Mega Rayquaza. All 4 of them got up near 1 million views and got not hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of comments. People were so mad at those videos, dude. Oh my god. Between Mega Rayquaza's availability, Groudon's design, oh my god, dude, they were so mad. Is trade 1-star version exclusive 0.5? Correct. Yes. Yes. But with Alakazam, there's the offset for the availability penalty, where since it's so incredibly strong for level 16, it offsets the 1-star penalty up to a 0.5 penalty. Because of how unbalanced it is. Like, it's truly unfair. The Hoenn Legendary divided chat and Team Magma and Aqua. Dude, literally over 1 million views on all 4 of them. Fatty, the Alakazam controversy was just people being mad that the Alakazam got a 4.5 in design because they never got to use one their whole childhood. I never had friends. I never got to use it, so nobody gets to use it. So no, he doesn't get a good score because I didn't get to use it because I didn't have any friends. That's what the Alakazam controversy was. And it was me going, loser. I had Alakazam all the time. That's more or less what the Alakazam controversy was. To just sum it up into one funny moment, that's pretty much what it was. Also, please clip that. David, we've talked about this. We need to get our clip game up. We need to get our clip game going. I had no friends, but he totally deserves a total of 5 stars. Amazing Mon. Yeah, no, I mean, he deserves a little bit of a penalty. But people were arguing for 0 stars in availability. They were like, no, Alakazam gets a 0, it's a trait evolution. No, Alakazam gets a 1, it's trait evolution. Blah, 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 blah. Like, you guys are just salty. A penalty, sure, I'm on board for a penalty, but 0 is crazy. 0 is crazy. Red was just rage baiting the chat at the time. No, I really was. I truly meant what I said. You had brothers, trait evolutions were always an option. Same. Yeah, I had a brother and a sister, and we all 3 had a game. So even if they weren't home, I would just take their Game Boy and do the trait evolution myself, and then put it exactly where I found it, and they were none the wiser. I just realized with Rowlet being rated. Have you rated regional forms? No, not yet. I think I'm gonna rate them like in the general order, like where in the Pokedex you can typically find these Pokemon. Like Alolan Rattata and Alolan Meowth, you can find them really soon, so I'll rate them really soon. But like Alolan Ninetales and like Vulpix or Sandslash, like I'll wait for a little while. so on and so forth. Like, you know, I'll try to kind of like pick and choose where the Pokemon appear in the Pokedex and rate them there, so it kind of works. Because if I just do them all in bulk at the beginning or the end, that's gonna feel kind of weird. I think I'm gonna try to like put them like right after I do like Toucan and Grubbin, I'll go and do like Rattata and Meowth, stuff like that. You think trade of Evo should be harsher because they are specifically dependent on trade, which isn't always accessible? Archon, don't start with me. Why did I use a repel? What am I doing? Route 16, I don't know what Route 16 is. I think this is our other Slowpoke, but we've been chit-chatting the whole time. Yeah, this is our other Slowpoke. It is indeed. We can also get a Zygarde here, by the way, which we can do. Could rate Alolan forms when you redo Kanto. Yeah, but that's not going to happen until after I do Gen 9, so that's going to take a little while. I did do the G-Max, the Gen 1 G-Max forms a long time ago. I don't even know if those videos are still public. I originally made them... It's kind of crazy, too. I made the G-Max videos, the Gen 1 G-Max videos, as members-only videos, back before I even had any members, and knowing that it was going to take me years to get to the Gen 8 Pokemon. I'm like, yeah, we'll just leave it members only. We'll leave it members early access, and we'll make it public once we get to Gen 8. I'm gonna redo those videos because they were so old, and I can make them so much better now. I think they're still. I think they might still be available to watch if you're a member on YouTube. I don't know if I've ever deleted them or changed them. G-Max Blastoise was the highest rated Gen 1 G-Max. I'm glad somebody has that clip. My computer hates trying to clip. Yeah, dude, we need to... That's like... this is both a me and a you thing. This is our job, chat, okay? You guys paying attention? I need to be funnier and make more clippable moments. And you guys need to click the freaking clip button. Whenever I do. Because we've had a lot of good moments lately that haven't gotten clipped. But I have also not tried... I haven't been, like, trying to make clips either, so... What up, Drew? What up, Artistic Pigeon? How you doing? What'd you miss? We did the Ghost Trial, and now we're headed towards Potown. If I knew how to clip, I'd clip that Drowsy Fingers. That was a funny one too. See, like that could totally be a clip of a moment, for sure, for sure. I wish Venusaur forms were actually good and not just Venusaur is a different size. I completely agree with that. I completely agree with that, dude. Like, both Mega and G-Max, Venusaur got done so dirty compared to Charizard and Blastoise. Like, Charizard, all three of his other forms are absolutely incredible, dude. Charizard, as much as I'm a Charizard Y truther, I think Charizard X is worse. Charizard X is still one of the coolest Megas, even if it's not my favorite. It's still incredible. Who are we kidding? And then G-Max Charizard is one of the better G-Max forms too. And then Blastoise, it's Mega, it's not amazing, but it's cool. It got a big giant cannon, that's cool. It's not one of the better Megas, but it's fine. And then it's G-Max, in my opinion, is the best G-Max in the entire game. I think G-Max Blastoise is #1, by far, the best Gigantamax form, period. And then Venusaur, its Mega is just, its flower kind of grows and it gets a little edgier. And then its G-Max is its flower just grows and covers its everything. Now it's just a big fat flower. Like, it got done so dirty, dude. So dirty. Toxtricity is your favorite G-Max? I really don't like Toxtricity. I know that Toxtricity is a super, super popular Pokemon, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Isn't this first Pokemon per route? Yes, but these are all Dupe's Claws. This is also technically Dupe's Claws, but for this Nuzlocke specifically, we've set in a special rule where if a Pokemon has different evolutions, we can catch more than one. Now, they have to still be legitimate encounters. So we caught our first Slowpoke on Route 15, and this is our second Slowpoke on Route 16. So they still have to be legitimate encounters, but if they have a branched evolution, you can get both. But otherwise, yes, it's first Pokemon on every route. We just had dupes and everything else there. Hot take: Mega Blast or Blastoise should have been Steel. I mean, yeah, that's like one of the more clear takes that I think everybody agrees with. Pokenobi gets the Slowbro. Slowkenobi. Let's go Slowkenobi. Slow Kenobi. Plus attack minus special defense is rough, dude. Okay, now we go get bag on. Okay. Yeah, we got 2 bad slows, unfortunately. I'm still surprised that Empoleon is the only water steel type. It is really crazy that that's still a fact. Like, that's crazy that 9 generations into Pokemon, over 1,000 Pokemon, and there is 1 singular water and steel type. That's insane. That is truly insane that that's a fact, that that's true. Like, it does not seem right. For Ogerpon and Urshifu being accessible around level 30 and being legends, that would be 5 stars for legends, but how much of a penalty should they get? I don't know about Ogerpon. I haven't played the DLC of Scarlet and Violet. But for Urshifu, just off the top of my head, I feel like that's going to be like a 4.5 in availability, because it is available pretty much right at the start of the game. Like, I think you have to have like 1 badge. Do you even have to have 1 badge? I don't know. You don't need much in order to get Urshifu. So with that being said, but it is still DLC. So I feel like it's going to get a 4.5, at least off the top of my head. That's what seems right to me. I'll have to look at it more once I get there, but at least first appearance, that's what it seems like. Urshifu is locked to 1 form though. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but it's not like you can never get both anyway though, because there's only 1 Urshifu. So the other choice and consequence things like that, I think it'll be 4.5 off the top of my head. We'll see. You think DLC should get version exclusive penalty? They replaced the 3rd game, and getting a version exclusive mon requires an extra purchase, even if split among friends. I was kind of thinking more of the full 1-star penalty, because it's just, I hear you, but I don't know. I feel like 1 star makes more sense for that, but I'll put it up to a vote though. I'll put it up to a vote. I was thinking the same thing, Arcane Syntax. I was thinking trade evolution penalty for it. There we go, we get our bag on. That's a top gifty wheel spin. We're already an hour and a half in, holy crap. We are somewhat in snipeable range if somebody wants to snipe a shiny. It's close, it'd be a big snipe, but still. We get King Shadow the Salamence. It's a cool name for a Salamence, there we go. This is King Shadow 2. King's Shadow is an awesome name for a Salamence, come to think of it. Very, very, very cool name for a Salamence. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Plus attack minus special defense. Okay, so minus special defense is a little bit scary, but plus attack is kind of valid. Man, those wheels are amazing. They really are, man. They're absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I could not ask for better, man. They're truly incredible. So Urshi double version exclusive because of DLC and being different forms. I don't think the different forms thing should apply to Urshifu, because there's only 1 Urshifu anyway. There's only 1 Urshifu, so I think it getting a versions penalty doesn't make any sense to me, because there's only 1. It's not like you're gonna get 1 and then go, oh, I want to get the other form. I have this other thing, but I can't. Like, no, I don't think it makes sense there. I think we just leave it be. King Shadow redeemed the name. Look at you. You get your name back. Actually, I gave you a free name on accident earlier because I forgot to add the first one to the goal. So there you go. That one you just revealed. That one you just redeemed takes that one. Okay, let's go get Rock Slide while we're over here, because I always forget. So let's go do that now. While we're here. Do you get a name for Squig? Yeah. I'll give you like 5 names for Squig. I feel like you've made a few things that we haven't given you names for. I don't remember though. I'll give you 5 for Squig. There you go. Skip Ula Meadow, got it. Love the song, me too. Squig is cute, man. Squig is so cute. Okay, we want to rock slide. There we go. Okay, we got rock slide. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Hi, Crobat. Squig. Look at that little guy. I love how it's literally just the turtle. It's so funny that happened just off of a whim on round 1 of a Pokérogue game. Oh, speaking of which, I'm officially in the Elite Four in my full reset zero starters run of Pokérogue. I'm on round like 181 or whatever. I finally made it with my Delphox that I've given 5 calciums and its hidden ability. It's broken. It's so broken. Why are there no good rock moves with 100% accuracy? They're all either low power or low accuracy. Power Gem exists, but it's special. I would say Diamond Storm, but that's a low PP move and it's kind of a version exclusive. I think it used to be a version exclusive. I don't know if it is anymore. Where are we going? Am I in the right spot? No, we're over here. My bad. Accelerock? Yeah, that's a weak one though. Okay, so we're skipping Ula Meadow. Got it. Are there any items we want in here? No, not really. Wait, sorry guys. Before we go any further, how do we get the Zygarde here? We have been collecting Zygardes, yes. To be fair, I was going to say Rock. Rock is a very, very good offensive typing that people don't think about enough. Do I have enough cores to get the Zygarde? Assembly. We said we were going to allow the 10%, by the way. Hey! Look at that! We got Zydog! That's again a top gifty wheel. We did all agree we were allowing Zydog. There was a bit of clamor for Zygarde 50%, but I said no. But Zydog is a legitimate encounter because it's super weak, so it's fine. And we get Devotee K4? I think that's Devotee K4. I believe. We got Zydog. Plus special attack Zydog is not good. Oh well. Devodog, yeah, there you go. Too bad it's not very good, unfortunately. I mean, we'll move it, we'll keep it in our goats category, because why not, but... Our good category is getting real full. Might have to move some things to trash. What up, Dandy? How you doing? Rock is the opposite of poison. Yeah. What up, Sir Shaw? How you doing? Oh, you just raided. It didn't alert me that you raided. I'm sorry, man. What's up, dude? How you doing? How you doing? Hello, mother. Hey, hi, how you doing? It's Wheezy F, baby. Sorry. What about Rockhead? That's his recoil, though. Wait, you're thinking... Wait. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Wait, we're skipping Lulu Meadow. Okay. Bug is statistically the worst type. Unfortunate, too, because it's my favorite. Alright, so we are in Po Town. No, this isn't Po Town yet. This is Route 17. Route 17 is Ledian? Oh, God. Do I even want it? Ugh, not really. Not really, man. Is it... Weary. What are you talking about, Letty? Bro, this just gave us a Blissey. For dupes? Brother, this is Blissey. What do we need Ledian for? This is our encounter regardless, actually. We can't run away from it. So we have to catch it. This is our encounter. Yo, we get the Blissey. Hell yeah, dude. That's so good. I'm not giving this thing a nickname because we're going to go trade it immediately. Forgot you didn't get the Pancham earlier? Fair enough. It's all good. It's all good. Yo, Blissey is huge, dude. That wasn't me. That wasn't Throw Beard guy. That was Throw Weary. Throw the gravity emote or the Professor Weary emote. Not the Throw Beard guy. That wasn't me. The gravity emote. Oh, it's so funny. I refuse to insult our navigator. Can you give me a breakdown of Pokerogue? I hear you talking about it, but I want the gameplay of it. I have a video if you want to go watch it on my YouTube. That'd be easier than like diverting from the stream. I have a Dragons Only run on my YouTube if you want to watch it. It was an absolute blast. Now the game has changed a bit since then. There's been a bunch of updates and stuff, but you still get the general gist of the game if you want to go watch that video. It's kind of hard to explain on stream. It's a very, very unique game. It's nothing like any other Pokemon game. It's very unique. Do we think Blissey is top gifty wheel? No, just kidding. We can't name it. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. We can't name it because it's a trade. Never mind. Meadow is Cotton, Dance, Bird, or Letty now. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay, we're not going to worry about evolving the Blissey right now. I'll do that later. Oh, well, no, we probably should do that now, huh? Since it's daytime in game. Let's do it now, because if I do it off screen, I'm gonna have to change the time. So let's just do it now. In our hearts, it'll be named, yeah. We get a calm Blissey. Look at you. We have an Ovalstone somewhere. I know we do. There we go. Okay, we got the Ovalstone. Now let's go fix its happiness, and then we'll evolve it. Okay, 255 for me. Let's see its IVs. I mean, 2 HP is brutal, but it really doesn't matter on a Blissey. 2 special defense is also kind of brutal on a Blissey, but 22 defense and 31 special attack is kind of absurd. Okay. Sure. Why not? Why not, man? A 31 special attack Blissey. That's so funny. She's not stalling today. Make a new Blissey with the same IVs. That way you can name it. We tried that last time, but we couldn't because it couldn't find a legitimate encounter and it kind of broke it. So we're just gonna roll with it. So now we just evolve our bad boy. We're not going to bring the Blissey right now, but it's good to know. Good to have. And we do have to kind of prep our team for Ula Ula, though. We can't completely ignore Ula Ula. Or, Po Town, I mean, with Guzma. Although, I guess if we just bring the Skarmory again, we should be fine. Because it's the same Gliscod we fought last time. So we should be okay. And Blissey on lock. We could have gone Eviolite Chansey, but Blissey is just broken. And then you can throw leftovers on there, which is just invaluable. We got 15 more minutes. Look, I don't even know if we're going to get to Guzma tonight. Rough, man, rough. What generation has your favorite evolve animation? I honestly couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I would have to go back and watch them. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I like this one, but I don't know, honestly. Let's go ahead and grab our Skarmory, because Skarmory is really, really good into Guzma. Other than that, I think we're fine. We don't have great answers into Guzma, actually. I mean, we have Incineroar and we have Skarmory. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Skarmory kind of walls it by itself. Gotta be Hisui. Hisui's is cool. Yeah, Hisui's is cool. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh. My favorite game for doing friendship evos would definitely be Legends Arceus. To get to throw them at trees, the friendship. That is, yeah, that's a good point. Okay. Let's go. Let's go get our encounter over here now that it is not a delay anymore. Now we're going to get it now. I don't want to battle you, though, if I don't have to. I probably have to battle somebody here, huh? Nope. Okay, cool. There we go. We get Petalil. Okay. Yo, Quiver Dance, what's her name, is a really, really good Pokemon. I'm not mad about this. Not mad about this at all. That was a great moment, I agree. That was just so funny. That was very, very funny. Alright, there we go. We get Petalil. This is a wheel spin. We get Weary. Hey. Should we call this one Weary Wife since you guys are talking about it? And it's a female plant? Let's call this one Weary Wife. Why not? Unless you have a problem with it, Weary. Then I'll change it. Plus special defense, minus defense. Could be worse. Could be worse. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we are on Route 17 again. There is the Poison Jab TM up here, which we do want. Burp, burp. Bum, ba, da, bum, bum, bum. Okay, let's get our rappel up. Just, no problem, just hilarious. The first good spin I've gotten in ages goes to my wife. Sorry, man. Again, I'll change it if you want me to. Teach it flash? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not being a part of that. I am not included there. Cool. Okay, we already got our encounter over here. We could evolve our Sliggoo here. No, I'm just kidding. It's way past the level cap. Okay. You're the compass. I got a jar of dirt. All right, let's do Potown. I guess we'll try to beat Guzma before the stream ends, because we're coming up on 2 hours. We're not quite halfway to the goal, close. Unless somebody wants a free shiny. Yeah, there you go. Not free. That's not the right word. Let's Volt Switch you and High Hort. No, let's actually Heavy Slam you. Ooh! There we go, Jolteon. We take that. You'll be lucky if you get him on by the time we reach Paldea. Never know, man. We've gotten so many spins of somebody who has like 1, 2 names on the wheel and they end up getting a Pokemon. It happens, man, I promise. Like, someone dropped 32 subs now. I don't... It doesn't have to be one person. If they want us to steal a shiny, then sure, but... The red pearl? There you go. Alright, let's do this. Big Bat Guzma. I will say, as much as I don't like Team Skull, the way that the, like, evil team, at least who you think is the evil team at this point in the game, actively takes over a town, puts up barricades, takes over the Pokemon Center, all these other things, that's pretty cool. Like, that's pretty cool. Like, that doesn't happen in any other Pokemon game. I actually really like the fact that they take over a town. That's an interesting thing for a game like this. Waiting to do direct dono for better Wagtat progress. There you go, man. I appreciate you. I would prefer that myself as well, so it's all good. What up, Red Wolf? How you doing, man? Team Skull is my favorite anti-protagonist. I was gonna say they're definitely not the antagonists. So I guess anti-protagonist is probably the right way to put it. They're definitely against you, but they're not, like, evil. They're just goons. Ooh. Wow, you survived. That's kind of impressive. Giving this thing heavy slam is just disgusting. Do we have a really bad defense horse? I feel like this horse is taking way more damage than our horses in the past have. Do we have a minus defense nature or something? What is happening? Maybe not. I don't know, but I feel like we're taking more damage this time around. Heavy slam horse. Is it going really well so far? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it really is. Just 5,000 stream points more and I can finally redeem 5 more names. There you go. Okay. Let's heal up. We don't need to bother with the paying the people for it. We can just do it here. What's level cap for Hapu or Nanu, whatever his name is? Nanu's level cap is 39. Okay, so we're still okay for right now. We don't have to start being careful just yet. We're all right. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I think Guzma's 37 actually. I don't want to battle you if I don't have to. I think I probably have to though. No, I don't? Oh, cool. Wait, do we not have to battle like any of you guys? That's crazy. Okay. Whatever. Cool. I feel like there's an item in here that I missed, but whatever. Let's just take on Guzma, I suppose. Is it in here? Is that what I'm missing? Potown. Sludge Bomb is in the northwest room in the Shady House. Potown itself, there's a smoke ball that we missed. And an ice stone available, which is pretty cool. The ice stone is out here. Why the ice stone is by a swimming pool in Potown, I don't understand, but whatever, man. Ah, dang it. It would be kind of funny though that if we start this stream with the battle against Guzma and we end this stream with the battle against Guzma. That's crazy. 2 hours between the 2 Guzma battles. That's wild. It's like Ula Ula itself is going to take freaking 3 streams. That's crazy. Oh, cool. That's going to be helpful. Okay. Do I have to go in there? I don't think so. Ah, dang it. This stream is 1 Guzma marathon long. True, yeah. From Guzma to Guzma. A Zubat, huh? Easy there. There we go. I thought we had a little bit of lag there for a second. When do we get a better move on friggin' Izzy here, by the way? Do we get a better move on Jolteon? Do we get Discharge or Thunderbolt or something? Because this is rough. The Guzmaception. So is the Ultra Games next when you beat this one? Yes, correct. It will indeed be the Ultra Games. Which I'm excited for. The Ultra Games should be crazy, dude. Like, they're hard. The Ultra Games are really... But I also love the Ultra Games. Like, I don't know about you guys. I love the Mantine Ride thing. I think it's a really, really fun, cute little thing. I genuinely really enjoy it. Discharge level 37. Okay, do we just stay in and discharge the Gliscod then? It's probably going to get emergency exited out. I would say it's probably best. Will the Ultras be easier? No. Absolutely not. No, the Ultra Games should be harder. The Ultra Games should absolutely be harder. Oh my god, shut up. Dang it. Those are the only Pokemon games you never played regularly? I think I've only played... I think I played Ultra Sun twice. I actually don't know if I've ever played Ultra Moon, come to think of it. I don't know if I ever have. I've also never played Shield or Violet. I think Gen 7 is where I stopped buying both gens. Like, in every generation, 1 through 6, I bought all 3 games, other than Gen 6 only had 1. But, I had all of them. Black, White 2, all of them. Like, everything. I had every single Pokemon game growing up. And then Alola is where... No, that's not true. I bought Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. I bought both of the original Pokemon Sun and Moon, but then I never bought Ultra Moon. I bought Ultra Sun. I never bought Ultra Moon. And then I also never bought... I never bought Shield, and I never bought Sword. No, sorry. Violet. Just because I bought Sword and I bought Scarlet. I never bought the other two. You're a poor child and a poor adult. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. My goodness, dude, why does it feel like we're taking so much damage from these Pokemon? Like are Pokemon that are supposed to be really bulky, like Skarmory and Mudsdale, are taking decent damage. And I don't like it. Okay, so the Guzma battle, I think its level cap is 37, which... Oh, that's not the right thing. I clicked the wrong thing. We're gonna have to battle this guy. I clicked the wrong ones. Okay, we don't. Okay, let's pay attention now. Yes, it is Beat Up. It is Golisopod. It is Tapu. No. Okay, cool. Your lot in life was always buying the opposite of the cool game every time as you bought gold, blue, gold, ruby, shield. I was the opposite. I bought the cool ones. Okay, let's see. Guzma is level 37, so we'll just get everybody to 37 because we have some room between here and level cap, so there's no point in not. You do get discharge here, which is absolutely wonderful. You really have no need for quick attack here. Well, see, in Syntax, that's how it started out for me. It was... I shouldn't say that I bought them early on. When I was a kid, because there was 3 of us who lived in the house. There was 3 siblings. So when I was a kid, it was like my brother had red, my sister had blue, and then I got yellow. And then they got gold and silver, and I got crystal. And then, ruby, sapphire... Actually, I never got emerald. Emerald is kind of where it stopped. But it was... Like, so we always had, like, the 3rd version type of thing. But then both my brother and my sister stopped playing Pokemon. So when they stopped playing Pokemon, I just took all of them. I was like, these are mine now. And I took every game. You always bought the one that gave me Growlithe? Facts, dude. Facts, 100%. And it usually came with Growlithe and Scyther. And I was like, yep, that's the one for me. 100% same. You know what I'm going to do, just for fun? Oh, wait, no, I don't want to get first impressions. Never mind. I was going to go Electrium Z with Jolteon, but I don't want to get first impression. Never mind. That would hurt. That would hurt quite a bit. Yo, what up, big bad Guzma? You completed all 3 of the dexes in Violet by trading and Union Circles because I'm a... I don't know what that is. Could go protect turn 1. David the genius over here. That would have been smart. That would have been real smart. That would have been real smart there, David. We even have a move that we don't even really need. Yep, that would have been the one. He doesn't even go first impression turn 1 because resisted with Skarmory. Use Swords Dance, which is terrifying, but we're faster. That emergency exit, there you go. Yeah, Arcan. Oh, I always pick the Arcanine versions. Same. Whenever I had the chance. Like, once I started buying my own games, at least. And is Skarmory going to wall Guzma once more? It sure seems that way. Not a lot of names getting slung around this time. Not too many encounters. Really no... Not other than Hudson's 20 bomb, there was like no gifties tonight. It's all good. It's all good. It was a fun one. And you know, not every stream has to be 3 hours. We can have some 2-hour streams. That's fine. That's totally fine. Maybe I'll actually get some sleep tonight. Probably not. I'm gonna play Dragon Age or Pokerogue. I'm probably gonna play both Dragon Age and Pokerogue actually. I might even have a piece of my son's birthday cake from the other day. We'll see. Alright, let's get out of here. I mean, we could go do the Nanu fight. I believe nothing is stopping us from doing the Nanu fight. Do you guys want me to go do the Nanu fight before we end it off? I'm sure you do. You can play and eat cake another day, but that's the thing, King Shadow. I can't play another day. But literally, the only time I ever get to play is when my kids are asleep. So, this is like the only opportunity. Wait, hold on. Before we do... We have to do Gladion before we do Nanu, though. So that's 2 more bigger battles. So we might actually just leave that for next time. Yeah, because we have to do Gladion... We have to do Gladion and Nanu, so I think we'll just leave it, actually. We'll just leave it. We'll just end it off. We're at a clean 2 hours right now. Let's leave it a clean 2 hours. We went Guzma to Guzma. That was a good one. Because if we do both of those battles, it's going to be an extra half hour. So let's end it off here. Thank you guys so much for the good stream. Let's see if anybody's available to raid. I don't know if I want to raid Zigzagoon again. We've raided him a few times already. Let's see if we can raid somebody new. Because that's kind of the fun part, right? Raiding new people. So let's see. Can I even search on Twitch right now? If I can't search on Twitch right now, I'm not going to be able to raid anybody, unfortunately. Is the raid button working? It looks like neither one is working, unfortunately. So, I think we're just going to have to end it off. No, it's the raid button isn't even working, Hudson. It's just wheels. It's just spinning. So, we're just going to end it off here. Thank you guys so much for the good stream. I will see you tomorrow night for Aether Paradise and probably at least some of Pony Island. So, see you guys later.